Alright anime fans, step into a world where gravity gets punched in the face, where fighters grin through broken teeth, and where one tall, terrifying woman leaps into the sky like she's trying to choke slam the atmosphere itself. Today, we will talk about Air Master. Now most of you might think, what's this? It's an anime most of you must have never heard of, but it is wild, fearless, and absolutely unhinged. And that's why it's legendary. So Air Master follows Aikawa Maki, a former competitive gymnast who becomes addicted to street fighting. Not for glory or revenge, but for that pure primal rush that hits her soul like a damn thunderbolt. She wanders the streets hunting stronger opponents, chasing the one feeling that makes her feel alive. The high of combat. Yeah, this sounds like a female version of Goku and Hell. Yeah, it is like that to an extent. This series isn't a hero's journey. It's a fighter's instinct, raw, emotional, and chaotic. Along the way, she encounters a wild cast of bizarre, violent, and hilarious fighters, each with their own strange personalities and fighting styles. The story is basically Maki moving from one intense battle to the next, climbing the ranks, facing stronger opponents, and trying to understand the feeling that drives her to fight. Every episode throws Maki into battles that look like a mix between martial arts and aerial stunts on steroids. Now let's break down its characters. First we have Aikawa Maki, the human hurricane. Maki is tall, quiet, and deadly, with movements so fluid it feels like she's dancing mid-air while kicking someone's jaw into orbit. She fights because she needs the adrenaline, not for justice or pride, making her one of the most wild, unpredictable protagonists in old-gen anime. Next we have Kaori Sakiyama, chaos in human form. Kaori is a walking disaster with a laugh that sounds like pure insanity. She brings comedic chaos and unfiltered energy to every scene, balancing Maki's calm intensity with loud, reckless madness. Then we have Sakamoto Julieta, the elegant monster. Julieta is a beautiful fighter obsessed with Maki, treating fights like romantic confessions. He's dramatic, stylish, and terrifying. A dude who can break bones with a smile. And let's not forget the opponents. Every opponent has a weird personality, unique style, and some twisted ambition driving them. They make the world feel alive, unpredictable, and constantly explosive, turning every encounter into something memorable. Now coming to the themes, well, the biggest theme is Maki's addiction to fighting. The rush she gets when she's airborne, the heartbeat spike before impact. Air Master explores how far someone will go to feel alive, even if it means breaking their body repeatedly. It is about identity outside of norms. Maki isn't a hero or villain, she's a force of nature. The anime questions what it means to chase a passion society doesn't understand, and how people define themselves outside normal expectations. It's about strength. The show constantly reminds you that strength is earned through pain, fear, and failure. Fighters bruise, bleed, and break. It's not glamorous, but honest. And it's about the chaos of life, street fights, cracked concrete, neon alleys. The anime uses its gritty setting to show a world where violence, passion, and survival blend together. It captures the energy of real underground fighting cultures, not the polished arenas you see in modern anime. Now let's talk about the animation and music. The animation shines during Maki's fights. Acrobatic flips, mid-air spins, impossible angles. You feel gravity struggle to keep up with her as she uses momentum like a weapon. Now the animation is not clean and smooth like modern shows, and that's exactly why it hits harder. The rough sketches, sharp lines, and chaotic motion create a raw intensity that makes every punch feel like a truck. Camera angles shift dramatically during aerial moves, giving battles a cinematic, unpredictable rhythm. They experiment with speed, close-ups, and mid-air freeze frames to maximize hype. And the music. The OP soundtrack slaps you in the face with rock and punk energy, setting the tone before the first punch even lands. It matches Maki's chaotic spirit, fast, loud, and impossible to ignore. Background music during fights uses heavy drums, sharp guitar, and tension-building beats. It doesn't try to be beautiful, it tries to pump your blood and shake your spine. Street ambience, echoing footsteps, distant traffic. The OST gives the city a heartbeat. It makes every alley, rooftop, and underground arena feel alive. So why it's worth watching? Well, because it's pure, uncut, adrenaline-soaked insanity. It's not polished, it's not safe, it's not trying to impress critics. It's a raw street fight of an anime. Gritty, emotional, chaotic, and packed with some of the most original combat sequences ever animated. it might awake some girl's inner Wonder Woman. So if you love battles with weight, characters with edge, and stories that punch instead of preach, Air Master is a damn must-watch. That's it for today. Share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more anime content, and I'll catch you in the next one, my Air Masters. Keep on fighting.